First of all, congratulations on After the Hunt. We just finally got a sneak peek at the film. You debuted the trailer. Luca, for the folks at home who've yet to hear exactly what happens in this story, tell us exactly what we can expect. What's it about?
I think you can expect a lot. It's a very tense and thickening movie where you follow a group of people entangled in a lot of secrets and past and backlashes. It's Julia Roberts playing this professor of philosophy, and Andrew plays her colleague, and Ayo plays a brilliant student of both. And then after a party, something happened.
And it seems really intense. Ayo, Andrew, tell me a little bit more about your characters. What drew you to them and what we can expect as this sort of triangle of questions and uncovering unfolds?
Maggie, I think, is very driven and very complex and quite messy. And I think when talking with Luca about the character and sort of getting to explore this person who's maybe driven by her impulses, even if she thinks they're coming from a good place, getting to be messy and complicated with all these amazing people, all kind of being messy and complicated. It was really interesting to me, and I think the work felt very dangerous while the making of art in that space all felt very safe. And I feel like that's something that I really enjoy.
And we saw in this trailer, I'm getting reports, your character slaps Julia Roberts' character in the trailer, filming that scene.
As I said, danger, safety.
Right.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
These sorts of things.
These sorts of
things.
Important.
Yeah. You're going to ask me how it felt to slap Julia Roberts? Horrible.
No, that is not the question at all.
Yeah.
But filming that, in all seriousness, there's a lot of navigation when it comes to things like that, danger
of course.
and safety.
Yeah. But I think it just was a very beautiful, fun. It feels kind of contradictory when you're talking about these things, or we're describing the movie as tense and complicated, but it did feel very fun and very safe.
Sure. When there's safety, that makes sense for that to be the case.
Yeah.
Working with Julia Roberts, both of you, what was that experience like? And Luca obviously directing her, an absolute legend.
Yeah, no, it's strange when someone who is so iconic lives up to and it exceeds the hype of the spirit that she represents in the world, in the kind of cosmos. She is larger than life. She's kind of up in the stars. And she couldn't be more grounded, delightful, genuinely loving and warm, like a real family person, like a mother, a sister, a daughter. It just felt cozy, and we got to rehearse together for a week or two before we filmed, and she hosted us basically, and it was one of those very rare things that doesn't often happen on a movie, let alone with someone of the kind of caliber and schedule of Julia Roberts. And she really kind of set the tone with Luca to make sure that, kind of with what Ayo was saying, that we were able to have a lot of fun and really take care of each other and enjoy each other while we were kind of lurking around in these very, very murky, deeply dark, human, beautiful places that kind of Luca encourages us to go to.
And she's such a great artist and yet so generous and like a partner, like a real partner for all of us, and committed, but at the same time light.
Yes.
And I think we had a great time. We shot the movie in London. It was almost like a continuous party.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
I love a continuous party. I'm all about a continuous party. We're obviously here celebrating CinemaCon, getting folks into the theaters. Why is this a film that is perfect for watching in the theater in that fully immersive experience?
I think the movie has these incredible performances that are so layered and so full of nuances that the power of the big screen is so enormous when you see these performances. And also the movie has this kind of visual language that is very in-depth. You have this wonderful cinematography from Malika Sansayed, who comes back to cinema after 25 years. This incredible production design. We recreated Yale in all in London on stage. You have this really immersive quality in this kind of like messy life of these people, and also like I think to share this movie with other people, to see in a way the provocativeness of this with other people, and to feel the reaction of other people, whether it's your friends or people in front of you or behind you. I think it's going to be quite a journey.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything to throw in on the back of that?
I think it's the kind of film that audiences are going to want to talk about. Viscerally affecting, and I think everyone is going to come away with their own subjective view. It doesn't tell you how to feel about any of these people or the situation. It's a film that really is more of a kind of barometer for who you are and how you perceive the world, and it's much more of a mirror being held up to an audience. It'll be very, very, I think, going and seeing with friends or family or even strangers, I think it'll be very, as Luca says, provocative, spicy, and exciting for people to discuss afterwards. That's kind of proven out already.
I do feel like I have so many memories specifically of seeing Luca's films in a theater and walking out and there's just chatter and you're talking about it with your friends and you're overhearing what strangers are saying. Suspiria and Challengers and Call Me By Your Name. That experience of just feeling everybody in their seat as the credits are rolling, being like, I can't wait to get up and just be like, oh my God,
100%.
Like, what did you think? How did you feel? So
the cinematic gifts that you give us, we can't get enough.